Hey, I'm Heslin with Polymath, and I'm here with Dmitry of Credits. Could you tell us a little bit about Credits?
Yeah, hello Heslin, glad to meet you here and this big blockchain forum. I'm a representative of Credits, head of investor relations. Credits is the fastest blockchain in the world platform, what provides smart contracts, and each business and each sphere can build dApps on it. So we are working now with users and partnerships, and we are looking for some good partners in Korea market.
Great. And could you tell us anything that local community members might be asking? Are there any hot questions about Credits that you'd like to answer for the public?
Well, hottest questions is when Binance.
When Moon, right?
Yeah, when Moon, when Lambda.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we just had a visit of Jan Balina. He visited our office in Moscow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and of course it's his big major firm, when Moon, when Lambda.
Yeah.
So, by the way, yeah, major questions about our technology, about our consensus, how we achieve in 1 million, and what will be in future, about our roadmap and future, how we start implement and what we will do next. And of course, major answer, so we are making a big road, big way. It's around 2 or 3 years of huge implementation of our platform and development around the world. Right now we are expanding. We opened office in Shanghai, in Singapore, of course, in New York and London. And we have business developers over there, and we start to work with users of our platform.
Oh, great. And how many devs do you have on board for the project?
With our major office and offices outside, we have a total around 20 business developers now.
Oh, great. I know you guys are based in Russia, and I think the rest of the world's wondering what's going on. Do you have any insights into the Russian regulatory space at the moment for what's happening in cryptocurrency and blockchain?
Yeah, actually, Russian government, as a lot of major governments, they just handle this question. By the way, currently we have laws what explains what is cryptocurrency, what ICO is. Just major explanation of blockchain terms and blockchain infrastructure, but not anymore. We don't have any regulations. And we don't know exactly dates when it will be regulated. Some people work about this question. They lobby some question about cryptocurrencies. We have some funds who work in Russia, crypto funds, and it's a lot of ICOs in Russia. Actually, we register in our countries. Like our ICO, we have main office in Singapore, headquarter. In Moscow, we have operation office, and our developers are also Russians. So regarding regulations, Russian government, as all governments in the world, like from G20, we're just handling this question, and I think we just wait of a huge and major implementation of blockchain, like for example, Great Britain, we start to open their mind, and we start to implement blockchain very good. Like for example, Barclays Bank, we start to work with blockchain.
Oh,
yeah. A lot of banks around the world use Ripple. Koreans bank we use Ripple for middle banks transactions. So Korea is also opened, but we still. Everything now, all problems with laws,
Right.
with regulations. So I think it's a question of 6 months or maybe year. So when maybe Credits will give this step and get on board huge users like maybe Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, why not? we can do it. We are very interesting platform with good infrastructure. So with this movement, I think governments start to think and implement blockchain and make good regulations by laws.
And as far as the definitions that the Russian government's doing, has there been talk or debate about STOs, security token offerings, versus ICOs?
Well, actually, Russian government not so far in this question. We not have any regulations about it. As major markets in the world, we have a stock exchange, and Russian companies can make IPOs on Russian markets or foreign markets, like on London Exchange, New York Stock Exchange. But anyway, major projects, ICOs from Russia, they of course utility. They use utility tokens. And if we're interested to go for another markets, for example, United States market, of course we need some regulations and opinions what way security tokens. It's just for case, but anyways, like American markets and American regulations from the SEC, we go into securities because we want to handle this question hard and want to good regulations in this sphere. Because you know what a lot of scams, a lot of bad projects, and a lot of lost money because of it. So I don't think what it's right way for blockchain to handle so hard this question, to give so hard regulations. I think a good future if government just figure all taxes about ICOs and cryptocurrencies, and that's it, without like handling questions about security token or utility. Taxation is enough.
Yeah, thank you for your opinion. I think the security token space in general is an important question to identify and answer, and the U.S. is doing a good job of it, leading the way. But we'll see what happens after G20 and the rest of the world follows. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Dmitry.
You too.